Hi guys! My name is J-Mo.
My name is Jay.
And I'm Roz.
And we're
Really Family! Welcome back to our comeback video. We're going to be reacting to BTS's first comeback video, which is We Are Bulletproof Part 2.
Have you seen this video before?
No.
Have you seen this
I've
video?
seen it many times.
I've seen it only a few times. It's not one that I normally see. But the song I listen to all the time. It really hypes me up.
I listen to the song all the time and I've seen it performed. I've just actually never seen the music video.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I've seen a lot of dance practice videos of it and a lot of performance of it as well. But I really like this song. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's go.
This intro is so
I know! It
good.
starts off strong. Wait. Comparing this intro versus the last intro. They didn't even say any of the names.
This is definitely also more of like a focus on like them like standing there because there's no background. It's just a black background so far as we know into the video. So like whereas the other one it was way more like cinematic. There was like an intro
story.
Yeah.
That they had a whole set. I mean, this just looks like they're filming just like at a studio. Yeah. I thought the intro was good. They still showed like different, they still showed everybody.
Right.
I thought the intro was very catchy. Like the intro of the song is already really catchy.
I like the intro.
I think so too.
I also think it's like, I like it that it's like recognizable, like as soon as the intro starts, and it's also like pretty fast. Like it's not like a slow start and then into a faster start.
Yeah, and then it's already. I think the flashing of the words. I think the way that they did this is very like aggressive. It has that aggressive tone. Okay.
It looks so good.
Oh, you know what? I didn't even check if they had captions.
Oh my god!
All of them!
There we go, more abs.
Oh,
Oh my god!
Why are they all just like, they all have like these like football player shoulders.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, we're like a minute in, and I just feel like there was like so much already.
Yes, I thought so too, because I think it starts off with Jungkook, like after that whole title thing.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Like he
So
starts
yes, we
singing.
got rapper JK again.
Why are they all wearing these like football hats?
I don't know. That's why I
Yes.
was like, I wasn't sure if it was a closed
There's a lot
caption
of,
thing
like,
where they mention it.
Headwear going on too.
Closed caption?
Yeah.
Oh, like it's in the actual like lyrics of the song?
Yeah, like I don't
had no
know if
idea.
it's something related to that, because it's not like sports is a big thing in Korea.
Especially football.
Yeah, that's like that specific sport,
Right,
because
yeah.
I don't think it's played there. Or maybe they play it, but it doesn't feel like a school sport.
Guys,
Do they?
everyone flashed their stomachs.
Yes, they
Yeah,
all
and-
showed their abs. And you know what? I don't know. I was thinking about it since our last video, and I was like, I've only ever seen JK and Jimin. I don't ever remember seeing anybody else's
I
body.
think this is the only time that they all.
Let me just rewind.
Because
research
even when
purposes.
they perform it, right? I don't think they all do it when they perform it.
Oh, maybe that's why. Oh, see, it's all of them.
Yeah.
All of them! Whoa! I mean, I've seen this video a few times, but I didn't realize that they all flashed. Maybe it's like suppressed memories. It just makes me feel so
trauma.
uncomfortable. Drama. Yeah. Okay.
Sugar's verse is so strong.
I know, we just
So
had
good.
to watch it again. Wait, I don't think he had rapped any part in English. I like the way that he raps because you know, he has those moments where he uses a lot of like sounds and a lot of ad-libs too. Or I like his style of rapping.
And just
I
so
like
confident.
Yeah, you
Like-
can definitely see it. And actually, I don't get the vibe of aggression.
Yeah.
I get the vibe of confidence.
Of his confidence.
Yeah.
Like he's like comfortable rapping. Like he's been rapping.
Correct.
Like he knows what he's doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's his element.
He's in his element. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, we get B! Yes.
Yes. In the center position. Very good. Very good.
We finally get B. We didn't get a lot of B last
Right.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they have him front and center now.
Yeah.
In the earlier songs, when B has parts, it's more of him like in his deeper voice, like in his like element. He kind of likes this like kind of not scratchy, but again that like more like soulful vibe, like kind of growly.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say he sounds, or their earlier songs, when you look back on it, when you listen to it, it definitely has a low growly tone.
Yeah.
Because I had mentioned that one time passively, saying like, well, you know, does it hurt when he sings like that? Because see, hearing what we hear now from him,
He
it's
doesn't
definitely
do it anymore.
different.
Right.
Yeah, it definitely feels like more strained. You know, when he sings that kind of tone. But it's that bad boy era. Like, you know, I guess that's just how they wanted to portray him.
I think he looks really good though.
He does look really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he looks good. I like this hair and style that he has.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Me too.
Visual. He's giving it to me in this one versus how it was like last time. Yeah. He just moves there. There's a lot of like American or Western culture.
I like that Jimin's like basically the whole chorus is his, and I like that he's like in the middle. He seems very like into it. He doesn't seem like as like forceful or like out of his element as the first video, where I felt like Jimin was like, you know, like he was like trying so hard. I feel like now like he's more like comfortable because he's like dancing. Like it's less of like the actor shots.
Oh sure. Yeah.
I don't know if it's because they performed and debuted now, so now they have that confidence to do a second music video and then really grasp like the concept and then, you know, really play it out. Maybe it's the song and the style choice, because this outfit to me looks a little bit more relaxed in terms of bad boy, maybe.
It feels more like less bad boy, more like swagger.
That's what I said. Like, it doesn't seem as like grungy, hardcore, underground hip hop vibe. It gives me more of like, you know, like 90s maybe. Type of vibe. This one is just like kind of, I feel like a scaled back version of it in terms of that. But whatever it is, I like it.
I don't know why they're all doing some sports thing.
I'm telling you, I don't know if it's like a language thing.
Yeah, maybe like it's what the song, like something in the song maybe, but I have no idea what they're saying. Like,
I think it's just a concept for the video.
Okay. Wait, hold on. How do you feel about
how do we feel?
this hair of him?
Just thinking the same thing.
It's a little more tame. I can handle this. Actually.
How do you feel about this?
Because I feel like it looks less like it's more shaped rather than like last time. It was literally like this like mohawk thing that he had going on like across like down his head. This actually, I feel like it fits him more because, you know, like ARM has always been about like that kind of like swagger, like hip hop, like rap kind of vibe. Like his name is Rap Monster, so like it's always his kind of vibe to be like that. So I feel like this is very fitting of him. I don't hate it as much as I hate the other one.
Okay.
It's not the worst. I've seen worse from him. So he always looks so good with sunglasses.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah. They just fit him so well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the frame of his face really does well with sunglasses. I think another reason why it gave me 90s hip-hop vibe is because it's flat now.
Yeah.
So, like, that's a prominent style during that time.
Right,
So that's kind of probably why I felt that way as well. At this point, he still would not be my bias, but it's not bad. I don't hate the look.
I think at this point he would be my bias.
Really? Okay, because you didn't say that, but you said it would. Yeah, you said he wouldn't be, and you said that HYBE would actually be your bias last time.
But because I know that his verse is about to come up, I just know, like, he's giving this, like, scepter thing.
Okay, wait, hold on, I need to pause it. Definitely giving me leader vibes this time.
Oh, really?
Last time I didn't really feel it as much because a lot of people were being portrayed as maybe leader. Like Jungkook was in the center, he rapped and he also sang. Suga also came up multiple times too. Like I didn't get one person was the leader, but this one I definitely feel like that is RM.
He just comes out so like strong, so like confident, really, yeah.
Oh, this part's so good.
Yeah, he's back. Okay, wait. I don't know if it's because HYBE is one of my biases, but I thought HYBE did well.
I was reminded of how much I love, because I think it's been a while since I've watched this particular music video, but I was just reminded of how much I love him in this music video. I think watching this, like, Suga still would have been the one that would have, like, caught my attention more, but, like, HYBE is definitely, like, really good in this music video, too.
I like the way that he raps as well. He's different than Rap Monster, and he's different than Suga. I feel like he's kind of a little bit in the middle between the two. Like, he's not very straightforward, but he also doesn't do, like, a ton of ad-lib like Suga. I mean, it's just a different style, but I think it's a good kind of, he's kind of in between, in my eyes.
Guys, he's also wearing something weird again. Yes! His hat has this, like skull thing, like skeleton thing, like on it. RM has this like skeleton.
I was looking at that
on
too.
His thing.
Yeah,
I guess like a theme, but still, like it's his hat was just throwing me off. I just think it's so funny.
There's definitely a lot of interesting accessories going on in this music video.
Yeah, because you know RM even has that big like medallion. Thing on him.
He's like carrying around this like scepter thing with that big dollar sign on it.
Yeah, I don't love the style of HYBE with this like bandana hat combo. It's just not my favorite, but I think it's because I personally associate it with like going fishing. So I just feel like that's not like hood and like aggressive for me. That just doesn't give me that vibe, and so maybe that's why I don't feel like it's properly placed in this music video, but maybe I just don't know the context of it. Maybe someone really important at the time had dressed like that, and so maybe they got inspired by it and did a different version of it. But in my eyes, I don't see it that way. So it just kind of alters it for me for HYBE. I don't get as hardcore and aggressive than I do when Suga raps.
Oh.
But I don't know if it's the rap itself or if it's the display.
HYBE has also, his verse was, there was also some like English lines.
Yeah.
Whereas like Suga, I think his lines are mostly in Korean, right?
Yeah.
I love HYBE and RM doing like the back-to-back rap on this verse, because there's like a big contrast in the way that they rap. So, and I mean, we've said it before, like all three of the rappers have different rap styles, and that's one thing that makes them interesting, and you can kind of see that when they rap back to back, you can definitely see the difference in their styles, which I really think is cool.
And I think it transitions well. Like, it doesn't feel awkward.
Right.
Because they're two different styles and types.
Yeah.
I think they transition well into each other.
Yeah.
Like, they merge well. I think all three do.
Yeah.
When they do back to back.
Yeah.
The rap line is just so good.
They're so good.
Yeah.
I love the
They
rap
are so
line.
good. Yeah.
I love Jin.
I just love him so much in leather jackets. And asymmetrical, and those are my favorite kinds of leather jackets. Oh! Oh, Jimin. I can't with this fishing. Okay, how do we feel about that? So I didn't know that the thing was divided into two, like there's rap line and then there's vocal line. Mm-hmm. It wasn't until I really started like paying attention that they were separate.
Yeah.
For me, I kind of already knew that there were like divisions because like I've always been like more of a casual listener. I've never like really like stan a group as much as like I consume as much media as I do now about BTS. Like, you know, like I'm still very baby ARMY, but I still would consider myself ARMY and not just like a casual listener. Right. But I kind of like always like kind of knew the basics of like K-pop. Like there were your trainee days, there's debut, there's comebacks, like there's divisions between like kind of what your role is in the group and kind of stuff like that.
In this video now, at this point, I've seen RM a lot versus the previous one where I saw him, but he really makes an impression in this one. And I don't know if it's because here they're like in a studio setting, so they don't have all these like extra things going on. They don't have dancers in the background. Right. They don't have random people like destroying buildings or throwing stuff and vandalizing. They don't have that in this video. Maybe that really helps this time around because you're really focused on these individuals as they're doing their thing.
Yeah. I think that's a great point, and I didn't even think about that, but I completely agree. I think I like this better because it's just them, and you know, there's not like an elaborate set, there's not, you know, extras, you know, other people, so you can really like focus on them. To your point, I think maybe that's why they give like a different vibe, because they're not like really having to like do the additional like acting that they did in the last music video. Like they're just performing, and I think performing is like their strength. I think like when he's doing his parts in this music video, he's dancing while he's singing. But that's where he feels like most comfortable, is when he's dancing.
Yeah, that's his element.
Right.
They're in their element. It sounds like and looks like when they're each doing their own individual thing.
Yeah.
I like this video so far more than I like the previous video because I like that it's showcasing more of like them dancing, them like singing and rapping, because to me K-pop is like the like idea that you're performing, you're singing and dancing at the same time. You're like dancing is already like high energy, and then you're doing it while having like a stable vocal, like being able to like rap and all this stuff. Like, and to me like K-pop is catchy because there are dances that go along with the music. Yeah, so I like that it's like kind of highlighting like their choreo, like it's allowing them to like it sticks more in my head, this video, than the last video, because the last video is more of like acting and like cinematic stuff, which I don't think is a bad thing because it was their debut video. So I mean, it was getting like their like mission, their theory out there.
But I agree with that because, you know, they're a group. They sing, they rap, they dance. And that is everything in this video. Yeah. There's nothing else. Yeah. It's just them to the core.
Yeah.
Okay, but can we talk about this like one dimple here?
Oh my god, his dimple is...
It's just one. Just one.
I love
his dimple.
Look at this like side smile. Just have to say it for your bias. Would he be your bias now? I would assume he would be your bias now. It didn't take very long. Just one video. I really like the color scheme of this.
This hat.
Oh, Jimin.
Yes.
Yes! Let's go.
Jimin hat
Wait, hold on. Let's digest that. That was so good.
Yeah.
I
That
love
was
their
very
dance.
I mean, that dance break is epic.
Yes.
It's epic. It's legendary. I mean,
It's iconic.
Iconic, yes.
It's just, it's everything. Every time I see them perform this song or I hear this song, like, that, like, dance break where they each get, like, a chance to kind of, like, shine, because that's, like, the dance line, like, primarily, like, they're the dancers of the group. Like, I just love it so much that they're, like, the three of them are all doing, like, different moves. Like, they obviously have, like, a different, like, style of presenting themselves and what they enjoy, like, dancing. And I just like that it's, like, a little, like spotlight on each of them. And, like, it really still tailors back into that, like, we're a group, we dance, we can sing, we can rap, like, we can dance different styles, like, JK does this hat trick thing. Like, it's just, I love it.
I think it showcases well that they're the dance side, but it showcases them specifically. So like HYBE's style is like street style dancing, which he does well here and opens up that dance break. I know that Jimin does more contemporary, or that's more his comfort zone when he does that kind of thing, because that's what he was trained to do. So I'm sure that this may have been awkward for him, but he's very big on those acrobatic movements, because he was the other one in the other video who went on all the dancers' back.
For me, I think it looks like they're the ones who choreographed that piece of it themselves, because it does look very, like, true to them.
Yeah, like their parts suit them the best.
Yeah, it gives me more of, like, who they are and what, you know, they can do. But do you ever see him do it, like, in the soup or, like, run BTS? Like, do you see it anywhere else?
Oh, like that specific trick?
Like, I mean, like, him doing things like that. Like, does he juggle?
I'm sure
Does JK juggle?
I think
I
there is a Red BTS episode where he does juggle.
Imagine doing that at 16 years old.
I know, right? So good.
Yeah. I like that they put the lyrics on the screen this time, actually. I feel like it gives it more of that, like, inclusivity into, like, ARMY, like, singing along with their songs. Because a big, like I said, like, a big part of, like, K-pop culture is that, like, stans are supposed to, like, you know, like, sing along, like, have a fan chant to the song. So I feel like putting the lyrics in, it's kind of like them saying, like, we want you to, like, sing this anthem with us. So, like, it's more of, like, for the masses rather than, like, this is our song and we're sharing it with you. But it's kind of like him, like, the way it's presented, it seems more of, like, it's our song. Like, we want everyone to be a part of it. Like, it just gives me very much of, like, a, like, this is us presenting it to you, but in a way this is also yours as well.
Cool.
Yeah, it gives you that we're one.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's what they were trying to do.
Did you answer the question about if your bias would still be your bias if this is the music video that you saw?
If I was watching this comeback video after seeing No More Dream when they debuted, when I watched No More Dream, I think I had said that it would be a toss-up between Jimin and Jin. And after this, it probably would have been Jin.
Really?
Yeah.
The leather
I just
jacket
can't with the leather jacket.
made that
It
much
just
of an
looks
impression.
so good. So good on him. And it's asymmetrical. That's my favorite type of leather jacket, asymmetrical. So I think it would have been Jin. If it was solely based on looks, because I'm just, you know, like if it's just me randomly watching this video on a, you know, on the TV, I think I would have gone for Jin.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I think if I would have followed BTS from debut, like, Suga would have been, like, my bias
from the
beginning. Yeah, and he would have stayed my bias because, I love him in this music video. And I'm like, a big rap line enthusiast, and I love all of them. I think they were so good. I mean, yeah.
In this video, I get more of RM. A little bit of HYBE, but mostly RM and Suga, but definitely RM is a presence here. You don't feel swayed because you are like a rap enthusiast. Like it would have just already been Suga, and that's it.
Yeah. In No More Dream, you know, Sugar stood out the most, and like I was impressed by the other rappers too. This music video, I think all three were really strong. And yeah, as somebody who listens to a lot of rap and hip hop music, like it would have left an impression on me for sure. All three of them.
This is definitely a good video that will really make you understand BTS more.
It does seem like it's a step up from the debut video, and it does not feel like a debut video.
Yeah,
it does not feel like they're trying to like introduce themselves to you. It feels like you've already seen us, you kind of know us. Now here's a little bit more of what we can do as a group, individually. Here's kind of what our strengths are. Like, here's the vibe we're going for this album. Like, it's a very good comeback video.
Yeah. I mean, I love No More Dream. I prefer this video more just because it is more performance based and it's just them. I think performing is their strength. And so, I mean, you just see them, sing, rap, and dance. And it really does showcase everything that they can do as a team. And I mean, I don't think, for example, I didn't know anything about rap line, vocal line, dance line, and I don't think you need to have a knowledge of understanding that there's those divisions in the group to appreciate that they have their team has the ability to do it all and they're really well rounded.
I think that was a great comeback video.
Yeah,
good one to come back to. Yeah, I think the video is great. I think the song is great. It's a good hype song. I like it more than No More Dream.
Me too. I love that song.
Yeah, it still goes hard. So that was our reaction to We Are Bulletproof Part 2. Strong comeback.
Make sure you guys like and subscribe and click the bell button for notifications when we post another video.
Thanks for watching.